Jupiter, the biggest planet of all. Jupiter's red spot is filled of stormy winds, but still not bigger than our sweet, lovely sun. Good question. What if Jupiter hit the sun? But Jupiter cannot become a star, even though it is big enough. But now, what if our sweet, lovely Jupiter hit the sun? But how could it just leave its orbit for the sun? Because it's 468.42 million miles away from the sun. Once it gets too close to the sun, it will get hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter until it appears red. Once Jupiter hits the sun, it will disrupt the orbit of all the other planets and making them spin differently. Once it touches the sun, it will also get ripped into pieces, and then it will sink and get deeper. And once it gets so hot, it will start floating up to the top. And when it starts getting cold again, it will go down again. And then when it gets hot again, it will go up again. And then when it gets cold, it will go down again. And when it gets hot, it will go up again. And over and over and over and over. And it will repeat forever. The sun will just barely look different because there are just going to be yellow lines on it. But Jupiter is the only planet we need. Without it, asteroids would crash into Earth more often because Jupiter gets hit by asteroids which are too small to affect it because of its large size. Well, what about the fun fact? Let's come. Did you know that Jupiter had rings? But anyways, how do snakes shed their skin? But that's the story for another Get Learning Tube question.